Hello? Terminal. Okay.
No sense standing around.
Is that it? Yeah, let's go in here. Oh, more stuff. Oh, I suck. There we go. Professional Frogger player here. Is that it? I guess. So my journal says. No, it's just complete. That's it. Alright. Well, no great ending to that one. What the? What? What the? Oh, there we go. That was really strange, bug. I'm not going there. Well, let's go back to the ship. I'm gonna go talk to my crew, see if I've done enough missions before they'll actually talk to me. Ooh, experience, sweet. If you're wondering, the council only contacts you after you do like a story mission. Open, please. Talk to Caden. You know, my bestest friend ever.
Do you have some time to talk now, Commander?
Absolutely.
Of course. Have a seat.
I said sit down.
Close to the book so far, but we're a long way from backup. We've got some tough calls to make. I'm just saying. Try to leave yourself a way out. I've seen what cutting corners can do, and I'd hate to have that happen.
Hey, I'll do what I want.
Commander.
How informal.
That's not the appropriate way to address your commanding officer, Lieutenant.
Sorry, ma'am. Maybe I got a bad signal. And if you're
What?
maybe there's someone else you'd rather confide in.
Uh-oh, she's getting jealous. Like who?
Alright, Alenko. Off the record, permission to speak candidly, cross my heart and hope to die. What are you talking about?
Dr.
Uh-oh,
Tassoni.
she's getting jealous.
There's a lower deck rumor that she's interested in you as more than a source of Prothean data. She's a very interesting lady, to my tastes, but I never claimed to be big on alien.
Yeah, it's not like that.
My relationship with Dr. Tassoni is professional.
All right.
Yes.
Give me a rumor, but you don't have to spend your off-duty time with me. Not if you don't want
It's
to.
not like that.
Look, there's nothing between Liara and me. What's the real issue here, Caden?
You're right. Sorry, it wasn't. Liara's not my main concern. I'm not questioning any decision you've made, Sean.
You better not be.
It's just my experience that once someone lets something slide, it tends to pick up speed. You get my meaning?
Bad experience?
Talk to me, Caden. You got a little black rain cloud sitting over your head.
I'll try to keep the deck
You
dry.
better.
You know the records about the biotic training out on Jump
Nope,
Zero?
no idea.
They're all classified. Because the Alliance...
You
made
cry about your
mistakes.
stupid biotic training a lot.
After
don't
first
you?
contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for
Exciting.
humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Why couldn't we do it alone?
Is there some reason we couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics.
Don't know what that means.
Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Kinetics kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help. We just fought.
Why didn't we ask the Asari?
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
I'm sure they meant well.
I'm sure Kinetics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus. To introduce himself, he liked to say, "I was at the helm of the dreadnought that killed your father." Well, I told him my dad wasn't in the war. He'd retired to Vancouver.
You went and killed him,
My
right?
family had an inland home that matured to be
Thrilling
beachfront.
stuff.
Vernus had it in for me after that. He cut corners, pushed hard. I mean, you either came out a Superman or a wreck. A lot of kids snapped.
Yeah,
A
big
few
deal.
died. The point of all this, I guess, is that when you cut corners, it's not always obvious who pays for it.
So why are you telling me this? Is there something I can do to help you get over it?
I'm 32,
Oh, man.
Shepard. You don't serve as long as I have without coming. to
Wow,
terms
what did
with
you
yourself.
serve? Maybe 10 whole
You
years?
also learn that if someone is special to you, you help them. Try to keep them from making
Special?
Special, huh?
mistakes. If I'm out of line, just say the word.
Yeah, you're not.
You're not out of line, Caden. But there
Oh,
are
screw 'em.
regs.
I get you, Shepard. I don't make a habit of complicating the chain of command. Just think about what I said.
And looking for personal input.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
If I ask her this, he'll talk about the last story mission where we rescued
We'll talk later,
Liara.
Caden.
So
I
there's
like
no
that.
point of asking him that. Well, let's go tell Liara that, yeah.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Tell me about you.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest
Yeah, and I
in
fell asleep
proteins.
last time, so explain it
Actually,
again.
I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seems so rushed and high-strung.
Yeah, we're short-lived.
We don't have the luxury of time. And Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an
Really?
advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
Intimidating.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path. to
Because
get
we're
what you
clearly
want.
better than everyone.
It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I'm trying.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity
Really?
has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what you did on Torfin. I cannot even imagine how horrible that must have been, but you did what had to
Could
be
have
done.
asked.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you, to understand what made you into the woman you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
I want to believe that.
Are you sure you're interested in me? Or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown
sweet.
beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Lieutenant
You're a
Malenko.
female. It's not serious.
The Lieutenant and I are just friends.
Yeah.
Nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
No, you were right. There is something between us.
Trying to find out if they both get mad
I
at
knew you
me.
felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close
Just
to
don't
you?
talk to Caden later,
We
okay?
have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This
It
makes
doesn't
no
have to.
sense.
These things never make sense. They just happen and we get swept up in the storm.
You make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
Yeah, I'll protect you.
I'll keep you safe.
I am not looking
Darn.
for a protector. This is all a bit
I
overwhelming.
need some
I am
time.
not used to this. You. I need some time.
Yeah, I understand.
Take all the time you need, Liara. I'll be here.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about
Nope.
something else for now.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Hopefully they don't run into each other later. I could get in trouble. Slowest elevator in history. Can there just be steps? See if I can get their quests yet. Rex and the other dude have quests you can get.
What do you want, Shepard?
Personal inquiry.
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Like?
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I
Why'd you
needed
leave?
to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
Interesting.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us.
Exciting.
They followed Jarrett, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
And
What did you want?
I just wanted Jarrett to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on
sounds like
breeding,
fun.
at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started
Jared?
coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He
Guess he's
arranged
not
a
gonna
crush
give me
with
his
the
quest
tribes,
yet.
A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, where we all go.
Sounds like a good place to
It's
me.
as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence
Pretty risky
is
there.
forbidden.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold
What?
sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day.
What?
We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like
Wow.
Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly.
What a
I
jerk.
escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into
Rex
my
is just
father's
such a
chest.
Swell
That
guy.
is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
Yes, family. See if this will get me this quest.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You're trying to make
Yes,
me
yes,
cry,
I am.
Shepard. I've got some unfinished business with my family, but that's
Get to the
all.
point.
What kind of business?
Here we go.
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the
Where is it?
uprising.
Who has it?
Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or
course
weapons
not.
after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Ton Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people.
Stolen?
He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has
Well,
my
I'll look for
family's
it.
armor.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
Good.
So long, Rex.
Let's see what Ashley wants to say. Can we talk?
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute.
Oh, snap.
Later, sis.
Let's pretend.
Caden.
Are you interested in the lieutenant, Chief?
No, ma'am. And anyway, Scuttlebutt says he's
Gee, wonder
already
who that
in
could-
Sweden somewhere. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop.
Tell me about your family.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help
Oh my
Mom
gosh, I don't care. That's charming.
Next, you'll tell me you all ran across green fields singing show tunes.
listen. Don't knock show tunes. I might have to take exception. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while.
Oh, I don't want to...
Bonded.
Can I say goodbye?
Sounds like your father wasn't around much. Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space.
You know, I said I
But
didn't
he
want to
used
ask
have
about
lived
his
wherever
family,
on
but
Earth
apparently I'm going to get
He
the
said
story anyway.
Space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always
What is this?
roaming
She
with a
reciting
heart,
poetry?
Much have I seen and known. Cities of men and manners. Climates,
What is this crap?
councils, governments.
I'm bored now.
Is the rest of your life story this dull?
Not everyone can bust up a
I know, I am
slave
pretty
in the first
amazing.
tour, Commander.
Why are you
Some of
telling
us
me
just
about
live
it?
Ordinary lives. Dad passed on a few
Oh my
years back.
gosh, she's still
He's
telling the
probably
story.
Still watching though.
Yeah, sure he is. It's
He's not
funny.
a zombie, is he?
You know, from heaven, wherever that is. That's not a problem with you, is it?
Are you a
That I believe
fanatic?
in God?
That depends on whether you have a problem with people who don't believe in God.
Commander, I'm not some kind of zealot. I believe
you
in
a
God.
Protoss?
What everyone else believes is their business. I should get back to my duties.
Yeah, goodbye.
Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Dismissed, Chief.
I was nice to her in my other game and it didn't go anywhere, so I don't really care. This guy also has a quest,
How are you?
so I gotta talk
Why
to
did you
him.
want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
That's a good question.